Hello, Roger Bisbee here from the Skill Builder channel. We've got a lovely little question here that's coming from Clive. He's got this water underneath his floor, and this is a suspended floor and it's by the bay window, and there's a big puddle there. You can see, you might not be able to see it as clearly as all that, but he's done well really to get a camera, get his phone under there and take some pictures, see what's going on. You can see water stains here on the joist, so there's clearly been a lot of moisture under there for quite a while now. And you see all these cables running through here. Okay, they're waterproof, but it only takes a tiny pinprick, doesn't it? And then suddenly you've got the RCD going. But anyway, these cables are just run around. Somebody's beat a hole through there and just renewed the wiring, but not, it's a bit of a shame they didn't clip it to the joists. But anyway, there you go. That's not his problem. His problem is all this water. Where's it coming from? So he sent me those. I say, I really need to see something on the outside. And he said to me that he had the driveway repaved about 6 years ago. And this is the job that's been done. And they put this echo drain or something like it along here, surface drain to catch the water from the, so I'm guessing that this block paving here falls into that drain and along the front of a house. So where does it go? Okay, it's going along the front of the bay window there, and it's ending up here. Now this is a bit peculiar, isn't it? Here's his feet, Clive's feet, and you can see that it takes a right angle turn there and it goes in here. Let's just see if we can see that detail. So here's a bit of concrete that's slotted into that post there. That could be lifted out. This is his neighbour's gully. He said it's a shared gully, but it's on his neighbour's property, and it looks to me like his neighbour, I don't know what this is. This looks like it might be pattern imprinted concrete, and if it is, he definitely doesn't want to have that lifted up, because there's no way of really patching that up very well. You could get an angle grinder and cut it out, I guess, and then pop it back in afterwards. But if there's anything that needs doing there, it's probably best done from Clive's side. It would mean just lifting these block pavings here, lifting this up and finding out what's going on. I would start by running a hose pipe down that gully, trying to find out where it goes. If it goes into a manhole, you can get a bung, very cheap to buy. Get a bung, put that in the manhole, and just bung that up and fill the gully up and see if it's leaking, because it's quite likely that, being an old salt glazed pipe, it's cracked somewhere. I've seen that time and time again. And if that's happening, then that water is running out into your foundations, Clive. That's the first thing to do, is check that underground drain isn't leaking. And if it is, I'm afraid the only thing you can do is just cut it out and put a new one in, put a plastic one in. You can get a connector from plastic to clay, to a salt glazed pipe. They're readily available now, so it's a fairly easy job for a builder to do, or somebody to do. And the other thing is, just check what's going on here, how that is fed into the gully. And I suspect that that arrangement, this surface drain, is not fed into that gully very well at all. I could be wrong. It could be another gully under here, and they've just popped it straight in with the spigot at the bottom. So we might be talking about two different gullies here. They may each have their own gully on their own property, which would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? But again, you would still have to check out your gully and your neighbour's gully, because it could well be that if it were your neighbour's gully that was leaking, it would be leaking into your property. So you can see the leaves, the debris, that's the usual story. Clear that out, because the one thing you don't want is all this overflow here. You can see the green staining around the edge where that rainwater has come out. I mean, just go out and watch it in the rain and you'll see exactly what's going on. It'll probably be spilling all over the place, running down there. But that's definitely what's happened. If you've got a situation where you didn't previously have a problem and you've suddenly got a problem, or you've discovered you've got a problem where you didn't see one before, then it's always a good idea to look at what's changed. 6 years ago, they did this bit of block paving and he's only just noticed problems. So that could be that it's something to do with the block paving. Could be nothing to do with the block paving. But whatever it is, it's very unlikely those guys are going to come back, isn't it, and sort it out. So that's what you need to do. Lift that up, test that drain, and just have a look at what's going on. Chuck some water down there and then see what happens. It's a good idea to do these things in a dry period if you can find one, because that way the water would have gone. And if you start flooding it down there with a hose pipe, you'll see if it comes back immediately. Whereas if there's water lying in there, you put more water and you don't know whether that's the existing problem or the bit you've added. Anyway, just takes a little bit of investigation work, a little bit of detective work, sort of thing I love doing. And I'm sure you can fix it. Doesn't look to me as if it's going to be a very expensive job, which is always a blessing, isn't it? Of course, it does depend on who you get to do that job, because some people have got a knack, a talent for turning a cheap job into an expensive one.